Jesus said to love the Lord with all your heart, all your soul, all your mind,
and all your strength, and to love your neighbor. This is the greatest commandment.
We as a church desire to be obedient to that, and so
we are built on love, regardless of location.
We know that the church is about the people of God,
depending on the work of God and growing in the grace of God.
We are built on love. Love for God
and love for others. And it's on that foundation.
And it's on that foundation.
And it's on that foundation.
And it's on that foundation
that we build our church.
Hi, and welcome to today's episode of Built Vision, where we are building up in love together, talking about the vision of what God has called our church, Cornerstone Calvary Chapel, to, and talking about a new building project of what we're doing. Today, I've got two really special guests with me. I'm excited about a couple of our staff members are here with us. We have Marge and Aaron. Erin has been at our church since before we were a church even, so you have a unique perspective on just the progression of things over the years. Why don't you just give us a little picture of that?
Well, we've moved a lot. We started out in the house, and then we moved to a couple of different schools, and then we had a small location in Lakewood, and then we moved here. Mm-hmm. And probably what most people don't know is this building itself went through a lot of transformation throughout the years. Mm-hmm. When I first started here, my desk was actually in the hallway, which was totally different down here.
Yeah. So you're looking forward to having a desk in an office, and I know that Erin specifically is looking forward to a window in her office. Yes. We're upstairs now. There's no exposure to the light. Here, Marge, how long has it been you've been on staff?
It'll be almost 6 years.
6 years, wow.
Yes.
So tell us what you do. What's your role here?
I'm basically the office assistant, so I answer the phones and do baby dedications, schedule them, memorial services. I'm the wedding coordinator here. I do some bookkeeping and just whatever the office needs me to do to just make everything run efficiently.
Yeah, like we like to say around here, Marge is in charge.
Yeah.
She takes care of all of us, makes us all look good. So Erin, what's your role?
I do the bookkeeping, office manager, and run the info counter.
Very good. Very good. It's a blessing having you guys both on staff. Erin, it's been, 13, 14 years you've been on staff?
Since 2004, so 15.
Wow. Okay. Coming up on 15 years. Wow.
Yeah.
So really, I guess you like being on staff since it's been that long.
Yes.
Most of the time, right?
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that, like uniqueness of being on staff at a church.
I think that people probably cannot grasp how busy it is. Mm-hmm. I know when they were asking me about being on staff, I was like, what do they need a full-time secretary for? And then when I came on staff, I thought, how did they survive without a full-time secretary? So it's definitely a lot busier than what I think most people expect it to be. But what I love about it is the fact that I feel like what I do has meaning, obviously, because I'm serving the Lord and helping people. I love the fact that my role, that I may not be on a missions trip, but everything that goes on in the church, I have some part in. Mm-hmm. And I love that. So I may not be on a missions trip, but if I'm handling the finances for the missions trip, mm-hmm. I'm a part of that trip.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, whatever event is going on, I'm a part of. Mm-hmm. And I love that. Mm-hmm. And, you know, we have a great staff. I think definitely working together mm-hmm. is really good. Mm-hmm. And it's, you know, definitely different than working in the world because we're not in constant competition with mm-hmm. each other, mm-hmm. you know, which is really mm-hmm. nice. Yeah. So that's kind of what's different, I think, about working on staff out here.
Great. And so, Marge, after 6 years, you're not too sick of us yet.
No, not yet.
What's your perspective of being on staff? How do you enjoy it?
Well, this is kind of like my retirement job because I did decide to retire and not work anymore and just found that wasn't fulfilling enough. I was just very blessed that through working at Silverton during Hurricane Sandy, mm-hmm. that my name got passed around to Erin and she called me to come work as a volunteer, mm-hmm. and God just kept saying, say yes, say mm-hmm. yes. She said, you want to work part-time? I said yes. You want to work full-time? And the Lord was just saying, just keep saying yes, and mm-hmm. it's been a blessing ever since.
Yeah. Yeah, when Marge recently hurt her leg, we're missing our leg in the meantime, you know, trying to get our things done and scheduling, and we're glad to have you back. But so just give us a quick snapshot of your idea of being in a new facility. Erin, we'll start with you. Just being in a new facility, of how will that greater, you think, enable you to minister to the church body?
For me personally, well, I really believe to have an effective ministry, you need to have as little distraction as possible. And so I'm hoping that as we have more room to organize and established workstations, and we're able to kind of streamline and make a more, productive workflow, that will provide less distractions for you guys as you're out ministering. So if we can keep the inside office running smoothly, then, you guys can do what you need to do by ministering to the people.
Amen. How about you, Marge?
The difference I think is going to be is that the office, or my office, is going to be like in a reception area where now somebody comes to the door, there's really nobody down here.
Yeah.
So it's going to be like a more personable kind of feeling. The person comes in, they're actually going to see a face that they can talk to.
Yeah.
And I hope that I'm going to be inviting and, making them feel, that they can ask any question, and just making sure whatever their need is, that I find someone that can fulfill that need.
Yeah, great. Well, thanks, guys, for joining us today. We appreciate having you on Built Vision. This has been Built Vision. Join us for the next episode.